Hey guys, Luna here, and we're here to continue Murder by Numbers. Just to figure out the shoe murder. We already where we left off was we just talked to Detective Cross about why he brought my mom into it, but now we get to go back to investigating the scene. Anything that stands. The stairs? What's so fishy about stairs? That stands out immensely. Let's try this one. I could be able to figure it out, but well, that's definitely there. That's one, that's two. This is 4, so I can knock out, because if 4 is here, that wouldn't make sense, so. Yeah, 3 can't be here, so I can knock that one off. 4, so I can knock off these 2. Here. This could be a 2 or part of a 4, just slightly frustrating. Let's see here. Basically, the 3 could be this, so 5 could be any one of those. 5. So knock off the 4 then. Yeah, 1 can only be there. Well, that's 5, so that's... knock off these. doll? The scroll broken. Oh, okay, so yeah, here's the bottom half, here's where it's broken, and obviously the light brown is liquid and there's top. Okay. These fragments of glass do not appear to be from the window. The curvature suggests they're originally from a rounded object. Maybe a bottle? It's kind of sticky. Are there any pieces with the label on? Yes, here. It's Sambuca. So that's where the aniseed smell is coming from. What's that? This glass was mixed amongst the other glass from the window. We think it is a bottle of Sambuca. I have no idea what it is. Huh, can't say I've ever heard of it myself. Me either. Anyways, I guess it's back into the bar because we need to talk to our old friends. What about Grandma Krista? How's she doing? Oh, you know her, always falling into some kind of ridiculous antidote. I swear there are all lies if I hadn't been there for some of them. I'm supposed to be going to New York to see her tomorrow, but with all this, you're not canceling that trip. You go. I'll set this up. Are you sure? I'll get as much as I can sorted as I can. Oh, you are a dear. I know, but she's family. Who knows how long you get left with her? Best enjoy these moments while you can. Don't let her hear you say that. You know she's been keeping a brick in her bag ever since Stonewall. I wasn't talking about her. You shady note. The one around with horns. Sorry, just need to get away for a bit. I'm not surprised you needed to reload. Babe, you gave him both barrels. So proud. You were listening? Yeah, of course I was listening. Till he thought you were coming back in here, at which point he jumped away from the door like a startled cat. It was just your crazy Until he thought you were coming back here, at which point you jumped away from the door like a startled cat. It was just a crazy accident. I really put him in his place. I would have really put him in his place, but I didn't want Fran to have to deal with 2 dead bodies today. Such a thoughtful boy. Anyway, dear, he left you something. It's over there. Any question? What can I get you, dear? Oh right, I went to the bartender mode for a second there. When we were talking earlier, you mentioned something about Roz, when mentioned in Oliver's diary. Oh, yes, right. I was hoping to meet Nut to bring her into this, but Rasmus is one of our regular performers here. She runs a couple nights a week. She and Oliver, they knew each other well. How did the 2 of them know each other? Like I said, Roz runs quite a few nights here, and Oliver is a regular. One of the last entries in diaries read, "She doesn't understand me, despite everything she hid from me. I'm the one that ended up in the cold." Well, they will always seem to get on fine. I often see Oliver talking to her at the end of the night. But I always get so tired, I guess, to the music. But then a few nights ago, they had a huge argument. Things turned pretty nasty and Roz threw Oliver out. Made me ban him from the premises. Every night since then, Oliver's been outside completely bladdered, as Casey might say. What does means drunk? Very drunk. He begged me to be let in, but what use is of barring someone if you reverse it immediately? So he just stayed out there, shouting and screaming at everyone. It wasn't great for business, but like I said, he was a troubled soul. Everything is so calming. Had he been sleeping out there too? I don't think so. He's certainly never been around in daytime. Why do you ask? His belongings were in bags outside his apartment, so it looks like he'd been evicted from his residence. Might also explain why he was in front of the club this morning. Was he outside when he left the club last night? Not that I saw, but I'd lock everything from inside and then leave from the back door, so I wouldn't have seen him if he was there. Do you know where Roz is right now? I don't know. On her way here, that detective of yours asked me to ring her, but it turns out she was on her way here anyway. How interesting. Any ETA? It's a big term for it. Rosker comes when she comes. She's kind of a free spirit. Good to know, good to know. So it's basically she's gonna show up when we finish investigating. It's so calming. Let's see here. Four, five, six, six, 10. That's one there. It's not there, so... So this could be the 2 or the 1, so it doesn't really help me. So this is 3. It's 2. Hi, Lieutenant. 4 there. 2. Bad coach? Honor, music is so relaxing. Honor, I think that this coat might be worth looking at. Ah, it's a pretty artist. Ugh, it's really sticky. Perhaps you should smell it to see if it can be identified. Is this really what my life has come to, sniffing sticky things on crime scenes? Oh wow, yeah, that's aniseed. Must be Sambuca from the bottle that we found outside. Oh, jeez, my glasses. Interesting. Good to know. So I'll knock off these 2. Since 4 can go there, so knock off 2 of these as well. So 3, and then this is a 6, 4, 5, 6, 4. Three, 4, 5, 6. gonna go, so knock that off, knock that off. It's a pretty good start. Now I just gotta work through the rest. No. Wait, no, maybe that's like that. No. A typewriter, calculator, phone, laptop. Oh, it is a portable computer. There's a note attached. For the new job, I spoke to your mom. She's on board. Give it some thought, Ryan. Using money to solve things as usual. No thanks. Chuck it in the trash. I see. Unwanted electronics are to be disposed of like me. Scott, that's not what I meant. Let's keep it. Hey, maybe you could use some of the parts you stuff or something. An upgrade would be nice. Perhaps I could upgrade my CPU. Ooh. Or maybe replace my screen with a TFT panel. Ooh. Or, phew, that was a close one. Poor guy. Aww. Fran, is this coat yours? No, I think that's... Who is this interesting, colorful woman? What do you think you're doing with the coat, huh? No, I just... Cool your jets, I was only pulling your leg. Well, I'll be sure did a number on the front, didn't they? You all okay, Fran? I'm fine, just a little shaken up. When I find who did this, I'll make them wish they never left their mama's pouch. Oh, Anna, this is... Rosa Moss is the queen we were talking about. I knew it! I knew my ears were burning. Well, pleased to meet you. Say, you look awfully familiar. Well, I got it. I saw in your Celebra Life, right? I haven't missed an issue for 10 years. Probably. I don't really pay much attention to that sort of stuff. Didn't you say that Celeb Life was garbage for people that don't have lives themselves? I scared. What did that little rust bucket say to me? Anyways, could I have a quick word? Well now, what can I do for you? You work here, right? couple nights a week, yeah. Some nights I perform, some nights I host, but either way, it's a full-on raw osmosis. Full-on apt. Yeah, full-on is apt. You mean the look? Yeah, that's the point. One of the regulars once described my look as like a punch in the face personified, and he was one of my few I hadn't actually punched. Anna, she scares me. How did you know the victim? What? Who's the victim? His name was Oliver Laurel. What? No! I hear you had a disagreement with him a few days ago. It was sure a mess, yeah, but to be honest, I didn't really know what happened, but what was it about? He was lurking a lot of stuff out, you know? A lot of people here are, in the beginning at least. He came from a strict background, Christian, Catholic, something began with C. Had a lot of repressed shames, probably Catholic. His parents kicked him out and then, well, came here. I think he was looking for his tribe. How did he end up in an argument? How did you end up in an argument? Well, he told me he liked drag queens. He thought he was gay. But there was something about drag queens that tickled his pickles, I guess. Happens more than you think. Well, then a few days back he told me that he liked me. Liked me. I was flattered, of course, but I had to tell him that I'm not a dude, and that, well, and that's when things got south. Wait, you're a woman? Anyway, that made poor Ollie even more confused. I took it the wrong way and I thought he was turning me down, which made me see red, and I hit him. Fran thought he hit me, so she bailed and we had a very strict policy about any kind of violence or threatening behavior here. Well, from the customers at least. I was gonna get him barred when it all calmed down, but I didn't get a chance. I hope you don't mind, but I just want to make sure that I have this totally straight. You're a drag queen, but you're a woman. Sure am. I'm just what some call a bio queen, which just means I came out of my mama's hidey hole with all the female equipment. Wow, I just assumed all drag queens are men. How did you end up doing this? I came to... Before I continue, this is very, like, eye-opening episode for people. Like, this entire case is just very eye-opening for just a new type of culture, which is very, very forthright and very, like very useful for people who don't know really much about drag queens, which I don't know how much of it's actually true, but it's for someone who didn't know much about them, it's definitely interesting knowledge. So, I came to Adelaide expecting to find my fortune in Hollywood. Of course, I was wet behind the ears then, thought there was actually be parts for someone that looked like me, didn't I? When the truth sunk in, I figured I'd get into comedy that morphed into performance, which became what you see now. Never really felt much at home with female gender stereotypes, so Roz is my way of taking them to the extreme, kind of giving you everything at once, you know? Do you get much work? Most of the gay clubs won't hire me because I'm not a guy. It seems hyper feminine is just for the boys who would have thought it, huh? Fran's been good to me, though. She knew I could entertain a crowd, and that's all she cared about. Could you tell me where your whereabouts were last night? Sure, I was working here until about 11:30, then I went straight home. Did you see Oliver on your way out? Uh-huh. No, can't say that I did. Only Fran mentioned that he was outside the club most nights recently, and obviously he was there when he... Oh, yeah, I mean, I saw him out there a couple of times this week, but he wasn't always there, you know? Come and go. But yeah, he wasn't there when I left last night. We detected a large stain of this coat, most likely Sambuca. And so what? So basically she was just asking for that back. I found this broken glass outside. Oh, probably from a beer bottle or something, right? People always dropping stuff out there. Sounds like Sambuca to me. But what are you, some kind of dog? I'm not sure what all this is about. I didn't even see Oliver last night. You might want to reconsider that statement. Why is that, darling? Because I think you did see him. Oh yeah? What makes you think that? Sneaker and Not sure if it's the coat in the broken bottle, sneaker in the coat. I think that we are the coat. We know that the coat belongs to you. We also found the sneaker near the crash float. Doesn't it look like they could be part of the same outfit? God, look at me. Does it look like I match clothes as a rule? Besides, darling, you wouldn't catch me dead in sneakers, not while I'm at Ross, anyways. That doesn't mean they aren't yours. Look at the shoe size. They're four sizes too big. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Then it's the coat. Found this bottle smashed outside near the crash site. It's pretty clear that's a bottle of Smoka. And, well, we know that Oliver's favorite drink. We also know that this coat was yours, and that's covered in Sambuca. What are you trying to insinuate, huh? Why don't you come out and say it? Come on, Ross. There's no good can come from hiding the truth. Okay, fine. So maybe I did see Ollie last night. When I was leaving, he was out there. He came to me yelling about how he lost everything, his home and now his friends too, and that's when he spilled Sambuca on me, and I saw red, and well, I might have swung my bag at him once or twice. Why didn't you tell us this earlier? Because it makes me look bad, and it's totally unrelated to the catch. Besides, you ain't even a police officer. No, she's not, but I am. What? I want to talk to you. Get a proper snake. We'll do that at the station, Given that you lied to us already, I don't trust you not to tamper with evidence. But I... Good work with the inconsistency, Honor. I hope you do. Listen, while I'm handling this, there's something else I want you to take a look at. Please don't tell me there's some more busy work. Three, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, knock off the 2 ends. And this is a 4 as well. I just don't know if the one's before or after, which is a little unfortunate, but... Let's choose here. That's 3, 3. This is 6. And this is 3, and it's 4, so... Four, 5, 6, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4. And 6, 7. And this is looking good so far. Close out. And don't know where the ones are, so I'll just have to wait and figure that out. And that's a 1. Not sure if this is... 5, 3. Not sure where the rest go, but let's see. One's definitely here, because, well, no. At the very least, 3 goes here, which I can knock those off. Well, I messed something up, but I messed something up. Jeez, okay. Then I thought it was going so well. So knock off the 2 ends. And this is gonna knock off the 2 ends. Four, 5, 6. Four, 5, 6. So that's 3. Let's see here. This is 1. Let's see, so 6, 7, 8. So, where does this end up is the question. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 5, 6. 4, 2, 1. Yeah. And close out. That out, that's there. And then, well, I don't know if it, yeah, it's a 1, because we can only be over here. And 2. That's there, that's there. So it's close, that's close. I just messed up a thing somewhere. Where's photo? Huzzah! New memories! Huzzah! Wait, what? How on earth do you have this? You recognize it? This is the photo of Miss Terry Cass and crew at the Starshine Award, the year that we won Best New Show, but it looks like Blake's face has been circled. We found it in Frank Pritchell's Tooley's apartment. I'm convinced there was more to his death, so I've been investigating on the side. But that doesn't make any sense. Casey took this photo. He used my camera. And when it got developed, I gave it to Mom. That's the only copy. So if Sharon had it, how did it end up in Frank's apartment? Guess the best place to get that answer straight from the horse's mouth. Don't tell I called her that, okay? Oh, Mom, what did you do? A new mystery. Let's head back to your apartment. We could always just move somewhere else and never go back. How attached to that apartment anyways? Fine, fine. Let's go see Mom. Casey, what do you have to tell us? Wow, so much drama. It's not even midday. Thanks for sticking up for me earlier, Casey. I hope you don't mind that I told you to stand down. I get it, but, you know, one day I hope you'll really let me off with the leash with him. I've been stirring up a lot of things I want to say that slimy knuckle dagger. Trust me, I know the feeling. We'll get our chance someday. I can't believe he had the audacity to rape the Starshine Awards just to get back at you. What a weapons grind wanker. I love him so much. What's your take on all this? Do you think Ross did it? I mean, this girl's got more issues than variety. I like her, but I wouldn't want to get her on the wrong side of her. I do think she'd drive a giant. But do I think she'd drive a giant pride parade flow into someone? No, she's more reactive than that. She'll just punch them in the fine plate instead. Pete! How refined. It's not refined, you're just American. Anyways, she's clearly a person of interest. She knew a lot about Alec, especially his recent mental state. Could be important. What are your plans now? You think he's sticking around? Yeah, I want to see if there's anything I can do to help Fran. Sorting all this out is going to be quite the ball ache. I'm still feeling guilty about it not being around as much anyway, so this feels like a good opportunity to make amends. Bye, Casey. I think you're one of my favorite characters. Goodbye. See you around, Casey. Back to my apartment I go. Calm down, have we? Mom? Mom? Well, are you ready to be civil? I really need to get that key back from you. Over my dead body. Don't tempt me. Well, what was so urgent you had to come down from the club to talk to me? You know exactly what it is. You're doing this detective stuff again? I'm good at it. You know that Scott and I worked out who killed Dick Stanford. I didn't say you wouldn't be good at it. If anything, that's what I'm worried about. Look, you said your piece, Mom. You're scared. I get it. I don't take pleasure in causing you stress, despite what you might think. But I can't hold myself back because of you. I'm good at this. I enjoy it. Even detective process come around. But what if you die? What's the point being scared of dying that you don't ever live? Oh, how very poetic. That doesn't change anything. Was there anything else? Or was that it? Don't think this is over, Honor. I can't let you make the same mistakes your father did. God, he knows it. He knows his faults, but think the answer to my question was no, there's nothing else. Mom? What are you showing me that for? Mom, don't you remember? This is the photo I gave you from when we won our Starshine Award last year. I remember, but why do you have it? The real question is, why don't you have it? I gave you this photo for a reason, because I thought it might finally make you proud to see me successful. Should have realized I was trying to get blood out of a stone. Oh, Honor, stop being so dramatic. Just because I don't agree with you most of your decisions doesn't mean I'm not proud of you. I always have been. You are? Wait, I definitely want to talk more about this, but I need to know how this photo ended up where it did. This one? I think I gave it to Ryan. You what? Oh, don't start all over again. It was during the divorce. I met with him hoping you two could sort everything out. I showed him the photo to remind how happy you could be. Just wanted him to try. He asked if he could have it. Well, I thought it might help. Why not? So Ryan had this photo. How did it end up at Frank's? The plot thickens! Wait, so if he talked to Frank and then he gave him the photo of like, hey, I want you to murder this guy or do stuff with this, and then Frank showed up again at the murder mystery ward. Does that mean he's the one plotting behind all these murders? Is he some sort of criminal mastermind? Honor, I think I made a connection. Ryan hired Frank to seduce Blake. No, he didn't hide in blackmail Blake. The blackmail was the fan. It was to kill Blake. Ryan hired Frank to kill Blake. Kath! What? No, Ryan wouldn't. But Blake is clearly so good in the photo. Wait a second. I think you're nearly right, but remember that recording inside Blake's office? Frank didn't go there with the intention of killing Blake. Blake tried to call the cops, and then he got killed in struggle afterwards. That's correct. Let me amend my theory. Okay, yeah, right. It's been a while. Ryan hired Frank to blackmail Blake. What makes you think that's good? Remember when he hacked into the police fingerprint files? They showed Frank was working for a private security firm called Lake Tech Security. Blake had been stuck in the photo. Given your mother's testimony, it doesn't make sense why she would have done so before handing it to Ryan. Therefore, we can assume that Ryan wanted to target Blake for something and went to Phil in order to do so. Doing his own daughter work was never something Ryan was interested in. But why? Why would he hire someone to hire Blake? Good question. Because he wanted you out of the show. Here's my theory. To get you fired. Because he wanted to get you fired. Remember the Polaroids found in Blake's office? They proved that someone tried to get you fired. That bastard! You said that Ryan was very controlling. This could have been his attempt to control you even after the divorce. I think it's time to set a little trap for my ex-husbands. Hey Ryan, I thought about your offer and, well, there's just one thing I want to check with you before I could accept. Can you come by the club again at 2 p.m. or 1400 hours? Great, see you then. Now to call Detective Cross. Ring, 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 ring. Detective, it's Honor. Can you get back to Marja Leas? What? She's not? Okay, we'll start looking for more evidence until we get back. Honor, why won't you wait for me? Sorry, Scout. By the way, I just spoke to Detective Cross. Looks like Rose has an alibi. So it wasn't her? Nope, so we need to get looking again. Sorry, didn't see that. Oh, I don't think they're gonna be open today, to be honest. Huh? Oh no, I'm helping out with the investigation. Is that so, huh? Well, don't let me send you away. Who are you? Sorry, Mr. I didn't give you my name. You're right, you didn't. So who are you? What should I call you then? KG? Is that how you start conversations, with an insult? You haven't even told me your name. You're right. My apologies. I'm Honor Missouri. Well, I guess I'm a private detective-ish. Not official, but I am Scout. Well, Honor Missouri, my name is Crispin Hakewell. The murderer always returns to the scene of the crime. Thank you. What do you do, Mr. Hakewell? I'm in finance. Right. What brings you to the area today? I was in the neighborhood seeing a client. Directly here then? No offense to the clientele, but this is inside of exactly This is exactly my sort of place. But you figured you'd just stop here anyways? I just take it in the seas. Every day you see a shop right to show my shiny shoe, is it? This is a murder scene, Mr. Egwell. Really? What a surprise. The body over there. Definitely didn't give it away. Dread to think of what this would do to business and suddenly cause death. Is there a reason why you're waiting outside here? I was hoping I might bump into Fran, but I guess she's not around. I'm probably hiding her off or drowning her sorrows. So you know Fran then? I thought you weren't a regular. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Miss Marissa, I've entertained this little charade this far, but this novelty is wearing off. Go bother someone else. Dressing room office. Let's see if there's anything else to investigate. No, there's nothing else to investigate here. To the office. Hello, Fran. This doesn't seem like she's about. So shall I scan for clues then? With the opportunity right here in front of us, it'll be foolish not to, right? Papers. 3. This is 3, 4. Just knock off the 2 ends there. And so. So knock off the 2 at the end then. Okay, so it's definitely 2. Since it's definitely the 2, since you can be there, cross that off. Cross that off. I'm guessing this is going to be some type of cell phone or something, just based off of the shape of it. Not a cell phone. Letter. Letters. Because it like there's a pile of letters after all. I get the feeling Fran doesn't have much of a filing system. Reminds me of your handbag, Einar. Since when did you get so sassy? Maybe you've been hanging around KC too much. There are many utility bills. Water, electricity, all seem to be settled up to date. Well, I guess there must be some method to this organizational madness. Oh, look at these. It's a bunch of projections from loan companies. Fran was trying to get a loan. Is it going to be the computer? Let's see here. So 9 is there, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So since it could be there, knock that off, knock that off. Alright, let me see this. So, don't know which this one's. So let's see here. Three, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 has to go here. Five, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Laptop, keyboard, desktop PC, same difference. A computer where you can type stuff in and get results. Oh no, there's a computer here. A computer, huh? Should I try and hack into the computer? Well, it doesn't look like friends are around, so do not do this at home. Mm. 40 seconds to spare. Appears that this computer is mostly used for bookkeeping. Anything interesting? It is safe to assume that negative numbers are bad, yes? I don't know much about accounting either, but yeah, that seems like a good general rule. In which case, it appears that the club is not doing well financially. 4 out of the 5 past months, the club has made a loss. No wonder she's trying to get a loan. But all the utility bills have been paid, so where did the money come from? Find anything interesting? Ah, Fran, we were just looking for a wall outlet. I need to recharge. You know, I would have thought private investigators would be better liars. After I question her, we'll see where we end up. Let me explain. Your office is quite unique. Well, it's it has to double as a dressing room too, so I guess that's no excuse for the desk being so messy as it is. If you'd like, I could show you some great sorting algorithms. I think that might be fighting a losing battle. If I tied it, it'll be like this again in a few days. I'm just not that good at all this admin stuff. Guess that's the side effect of not going to business school. So, if you don't mind me asking, why did you buy the club? I've been a regular performer here for years. The old owner, Diana, wanted to sell it so she could retire to Palm Springs. Or Palm Spring adjacent, anyways. I never really imagined myself running my own business, but some of the other girls encouraged me to go for it. I thought, well, how hard can it be? Cleared out my savings account, and here we are. Guess I was quite naive, huh? Wow, I wish I had that much in savings. You didn't need a loan or anything? I don't see what that has to. No, I didn't. Casey, you weren't feeling very well, so I came to see how you are. How sweet of you. I'm fine. I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed by everything. Then I went to the bathroom, and well, I guess that's when you took your chance and have a little snoop on. So, we found these letters on the desk. There are a bunch of rejection letters from loan companies. And, well, you said you didn't get a loan. Exactly, that's why the rejection letters. But then how are you paying your bills? You said that you didn't have any savings. I just have been extremely careful with money. Okay, I've watched every cent, no frivolous purchases or anything. We couldn't help but notice that you might be having some money issues. Yes, things haven't exactly been easy, but we're getting by. It just means I've had to be a little careful with money. Time my belt a little, you know? Well, of course that. But you've been losing money each month, and you said that you have no float money. I don't have to explain my finances to you. You are my accountant. Something doesn't add up here, and we're not talking about your accounts. Well, we kinda are, but I admire the commitment to the joke. Brian, I don't think you're telling us the truth. That must have been clear for a while. Please, go ahead. You must have some other source of money. We know you kept up to date with your bills, but the club's money lost money every month. And by your own testimony, you have no savings left after purchasing the club. And yet again, I just said I've been very careful with my money since taking over. No, that's not it. You've been running a second business. It's obvious something you aren't too proud of. Selling goods, maybe? Are you kidding me? You saw my accounts. I can barely keep one business going. Why would I start another? She does have a point on her, and we have no evidence that another business exists. There must be some other source of money. Maybe you did get a loan? I know you can't believe that. You saw the rejection letters while you were snooping around my desk. We did. And what bank would want to give a loan to a failing business? So the question remains, who did you give you a loan and what terms? You know what? I had enough of this. I'm sorry, but it's been a long day. I'm still processing everything. Then you two have a look at every corner of my business, finding my failings, and then bring me up to... It's too much. Please, I'd like you to leave, both of you. Sure, I'm sorry if I've upset you. Did you find Fran? We did, but I think we upset her. Oh, what have you done now? It's just some questions about finances. I think we should probably give her some space. Pissed off a few times over the years, don't worry, she'll come around in time. Detective Cross, you're back. Yeah, figured I should give Ross a lift back, seeing as you so kindly helped with the investigation. This is great, but Ryan's going to be here any minute. Ryan? Just what are you planning? Stay here, but listen, I think you're about to hear something interesting. Any minute now. Anna, I am confused. I do not understand what is happening. Get ready to card the scouts. You're about to see the greatest performance of your life. How'd I look? You look 84.2% of your best. There's one thing I can rely on for its painful accuracy. Honor. Showtime. Ryan, you came. What did you want to talk to me about? Thanks for coming, Ryan. Oh, that music shift. Thanks for coming, Ryan. There's just something I want to ask you before I can accept your offer. Gotta admit, I was surprised to hear from you so soon. You weren't exactly receptive earlier. I know, I'm sorry, I acted badly and I've been thinking about the job a lot. Honor? You did not tell me you were going to accept the job. He's kidding. Just play along, Scout. So, what did you want to ask me? Ever since seeing you at the Star Channel Awards, I've not been able to stop going over everything that happened between us. I think that's why I acted out up here. I don't know what to think. I was angry at you for so long, but where do you think we went wrong? Wow, that's kind of a complicated question. We had a good few years, but to be honest, I just couldn't complete with your paranoia. What? Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, you questioned everything. You came up with all these conspiracy theories about how I was trying to control you, trying to keep you away from your friends and family. You were just gonna quit the show for us, so that one day you can spend more time together, and then suddenly one day say, "I made you do it." All I was trying to do is be a good husband to keep you safe, stop you from making mistakes you would come to regret. You're right, for some reason I couldn't just accept that you were looking after me. I thought you were selfish and controlling and arrogant. But I was wrong. I'm happy you can admit that. I know I can have problems with believing you, which is why if this has any future, I need to know that we're getting everything else. That's why we're starting from 0. Okay, that seems reasonable. So I want to ask you something, and please, if you can just be honest with me, I can move on. We can go on this. Did you have anything to do with me getting fired from the show? What? I know, but this is the last thing standing in the way of us. Why on earth would I want to get you fired? Well, for the same reasons why you wanted Meredith Miss Mirror to be wiped from the Starshine Award this year, to get back at me. Right, well, that was one mistake on it, and I told you how sorry I am for doing that. So no, I didn't have to do anything with your firing. Why do you think I did? And now for the Evans big reveal. Recognize this? Huh? Oh, this isn't the photo isn't this the photo that you gave your mom? Yeah, they found it in the apartment of the guy that killed Blake. That's weird. Also, when we searched Blake's office, we saw that he'd been blackmailed to fire me. The working hypothesis is that Frank went to do it, but something went wrong and he ended up accidentally killing Blake. There's that imagination playing its tricks on you again. I didn't come up with the theory. Detective Cross did. You did? I see. But the thing is, this is the only copy of the photo, and Mom said she gave it to you. Here you go again. Okay, Anna, this is it. Performers of your career. Here's your starshine moment. I know, and trust me, I'm working on it. I've been having a theory. All I want is for you to tell me the truth. Then I can forgive you. We can start again. Okay, fine. I wanted you to get fired, but I had no idea it would end up getting Blake killed. All I said was to scare him a little. That's it. You think I wanted to be involved in all this? You said that this to Tully Frank himself. No, I used a contracted firm, Leith or something. Honestly, Your Honor, you gotta believe me. I had no idea it'd end up like this. Okay, I believe you. No, you're right. We have to start fresh. And in a weird way, I'm glad I finally be able to say that out loud. I feel kind of cleansed. Oh, I'm very glad you said it out loud. Huh? What did you... You didn't record me, did you? With that robot of yours? Even if you did, you know it's not accessible. California law requires both parties to consent. Oh, now who's paranoid? Don't worry, Ronnie. I didn't record you, mostly because I have something far more reliable. Very interesting, Mr. Blackstock. Very interesting indeed. Ryan Blackstock, I'm arresting you for the murder of Frank Petrel. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you, but I'm guessing that won't be a problem for a Blackstock. This is ridiculous. I didn't kill him. Maybe not, but a conspiracy charge is given, maybe even withholding information. You're going away for a long time. I hope you're happy on it. Enjoy being alone. You're damn right I'm happy. I haven't been this happy since the day we divorced. I'm sure you're gonna die a very, very sad old spinster if you keep pushing people away. She will never be alone, Ryan, because she's got me. Good work, Missouri. I'll get him down to the station right away. But what about this case? That can wait. This will get me back in the good books with Chief. I knew there was something fishy going on here, and this is proof. You stay here and keep looking for leads. Are you sure? Are you turning down the opportunity to be in charge? No, I didn't think you would. Just find me down at the station once you got something. And the Starshine for Best Actress goes to Honor. That was amazing. Pretending to want wine back might have been the most difficult role to date, but it was worth it. I finally understands why humans sometimes say things that aren't true. This is a big discovery for me. I just cannot believe you really did it. I guess part of me still wanted to trust him. Even if you didn't mean to get Blake killed, all this happened because of him. My life got turned upside down, all because he wanted to punish me for escaping his control. I understand. Perhaps it might be helpful to think that some good came from it too. If you hadn't needed my help, then maybe we wouldn't be together now. You're right, Scout. You know, you're getting pretty good at this emotional support thing. Being around you and KC has taught me more than just the alternative meaning of shade. Who would have thought it? Me, positive influence on someone. Not me, that's for sure. Anyway, Detective Crosspoint's in charge. We need to prove we can do this without him. Right, we should talk to Roz, find out what happened at the station. And that's where we're gonna leave today's episode. Or tonight's episode, wherever you are. Save complete. In the next episode of Murder by Numbers, we're gonna see if we can get to the end of this, which actually based on getting to D, we're not quite halfway through the case yet, but I have a feeling we're gonna theoretically finish the next episode. So have a good day, week, month of your life, and may the stars guide your path in your adventures of life. And hopefully you don't get caught up in something that you didn't even expect. Unless you want that to happen, of course.